Today at Executive Chat, we're going to meet Lisa Gevelber, Chief Marketing Officer, Americas Region, Google. Lisa, good evening, and thank you so much for visiting virtually Bocconi University.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me.
So Lisa, let me get started with a question. So digital transformation has been pretty amazing in the last 10 years. It started with retail, then the entertainment world. Now it's time also the education. What is your perspective on that?
Yeah, I mean, the pandemic was certainly an accelerant of digital for education in so many ways, not just in the school systems, but also digital has become such an important part, even kind of a lifeline for businesses, as you say. And in the US, for example, 3 out of 4 small and medium-sized businesses say that adding digital tools and capabilities actually improved the opportunities for their business. And we see in the data that digitally advanced businesses acquire customers at about 20 times the rate. So you can see that digital has just really been an accelerant for not just education, but for businesses of all sizes.
And given what you said, in the case of Google, you have recently launched an important project called Grow with Google that already provides certificates to people that follow specific courses. Can you share with us the information of this project?
We started Grow with Google back in 2017 with the goal of ensuring economic opportunity for everyone. And fundamental to Grow with Google was really helping solve a big societal problem, which is how do we ensure that the job market is more equitable and inclusive. And the way we do that is through these Google Career Certificate program. So it's no secret that businesses of all sizes are having trouble finding the talent with the skills that they need to do the jobs that are in demand. And at the same time, so many people are locked out of good jobs because they don't have the educational prerequisites, like a bachelor's degree, like a college or university degree, that many jobs list as requirements for the job. So we created the Google Career Certificate program to help solve this problem. And we're teaching people everything they need to know in 5 career fields, regardless of what work experience or educational level they've attained. We teach people to be data analysts, IT support specialists, user experience designers, project managers, or e-commerce and digital marketing managers as well. So 5 career fields, and there are millions of open jobs right now in each of those career fields. We teach them, Google employees teach all of the curriculum. They're really experts in each of these fields, but we also make sure that we're teaching exactly what employers are looking for. So we have employers vet all the content, and then we have a huge hiring consortium of big employers who hire the graduates from the Google Career Certificate program. So it's really kind of an ecosystem approach. We'll teach you everything you need to know. We know that all of these jobs are in demand and high paying, and it gives these employers access to the talent that they need to fill these important roles that they have open.
And I think this is really a great opportunity, and it's part probably of the characteristic of digital technology, which is open and can provide really to everyone these type of opportunities. And let me share with you a debate we have in Europe in these days, the fact that in fact probably also to make people more keen on technologies and more attentive to technologies, probably even the school system should work a little bit more on what we typically call the STEM education, so science, technology, engineering, and math, which opens up, of course, the mind of students and brings them towards things like programming or doing things, of course, with computers, given that they are already digital natives generation that is super into digital technology. I don't know if you have something like that as a debate in the United States, but in Europe we are really debating also on the curricula of schools, which historically are pretty much into traditional and classic themes like humanities, and not so heavy investing in the fields like again STEM.
Yeah, I think it's definitely true that just because you're a master of your cell phone doesn't mean you have all the right skills, I think, for careers in STEM, or even careers that are adjacent to STEM. What we see in the US is a lot more emphasis around the country for not only this tech knowledge, but also more career readiness, even at the high school level. In the US, 2/3 of Americans do not get a college degree. So for a lot of people, the highest level of educational attainment they have is at the high school level. And so what we're seeing is a lot of states really investing in these kinds of training programs, like the Google Career Certificate program, to ensure that when students graduate high school, they have a set of real career skills. And we see that all over the country, not just in our career and technical high schools, but we have a lot of high schools now offering the Google Career Certificates as part of the curriculum. And interestingly, we're also seeing really prestigious four-year colleges and universities embrace the Google Career Certificate program, because the data actually shows that if you combine a liberal arts or humanities focused bachelor's degree with a high quality industry recognized credential like the Google Career Certificates, your graduates from your college or university will actually be more employable, more qualified for more jobs at much higher wages. And so I think that's a win for the student, of course, but it's also a really big win for the college or university, because at the end of the day, these schools really care about their students doing well when they finish.
Lisa, I cannot help but ending with a question on your broader role at Google, your Chief Marketing Officer for America's region. What it means to be Chief Marketing Officer for a big tech like Google?
Well, I have to confess, I think I have one of the best jobs in the world. Between creating and running Growth Google and also my job as the Chief Marketing Officer for the Americas region, I get to be involved in so many interesting and fun things. And the CMO job at Google is a lot like CMO in other places, which is you get to connect users all over the world with our amazing products. So I get to work on everything from Google Search to YouTube to our Chrome and Android products. So the fun thing about it is not only do I get to bring new users into the franchise, but we also get to work with the business parts of Google to help ensure that our customers also know how to use our products well and are able to grow their business using things like our ads products.
So this is extremely exciting, and Lisa, I thank you very much for talking to me today, and I really hope one day to have you here in presence with our students at Bocconi University in Milan.
I would absolutely love to come visit the university and meet the students. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast.